Riding mini bikes on the edge of night. JP at the throttle grinning tight. King with the Pepsi, fuel for the soul. Gas station dreams, we're out of control. QT light shine, party never ends. Scratch that lotto card, cash to spend. We're the realest dudes online, no regret. Wi-Fi legends you won't forget. Kicking up dust on a midnight ride. Talking big ideas, never gotta hide. Cans in our hands, crown on his head. Laughing through the chaos, full steam ahead. QT light shine, party never ends. Scratch that lotto card, cash to spend. We're the realest dudes online, no regret. Wi-Fi legends you won't forget. Yeah, popping bottles at Pump 4, calling the crew. Flat tires, no worries, we got something to do. Dollars in the jar, big wins to get. Life tastes better with a Pepsi sip. QT light shine, party never ends. Scratch that lotto card, cash to spend. We're the realest dudes online, no regret. Wi-Fi legends you won't forget. What life you led, you won't forget. You're somewhere. You won't forget. You don't forget it. You won't forget.
2.
Welcome to King ShortBus Live, the #1 live podcast in Phoenix, Arizona that we broadcast from a really short bus at a Circle K, possibly close to you. We got the crew all here. We got Matt over here turning the knobs and pushing buttons. We got our special field agent, Miguel Magente. You got me, JP, and the one we're all really here to see, the one who's keeping the real in reality, King Hillbilly! Yeah!
Billy. King.
Hell yeah.
King Kong.
Billy King.
Everybody, welcome to
Yeah.
episode 117.
Wow.
28.
Episode 28.
28.
Close.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
We're getting there, yeah.
Thinking ahead.
I'm really excited to be here tonight. I hope you guys are too.
Absolutely.
We got a really special guest tonight, Jason Wozni.
Got it. You said it. Perfect.
Of course
yeah.
I did. I always get to do good with names. I don't
That's
see how
awesome.
people butcher them. It's just hooked on phonics, man. You sound the shit out.
That and math.
Sound the
learned
shit
real
out,
quick.
you
Yeah,
know?
dude, you're
Like,
good at
I mean,
both.
know the difference between a short O and a
Yeah.
fucking long O, right?
It's
It's
a
an
long O.
aw or a fucking O, right? But you're like, God damn, man. Jesus Christ. So,
Long O.
oh my God. But yeah, no, man. Thanks for joining us on the bus. I'm excited to have you here tonight. It's going to be a really fun episode.
Thank you for the invite. I really appreciate it.
No, absolutely,
Thank
man.
you, thank you,
Absolutely.
guys.
Yeah, your son reached out and was like, dude, you got to have my fucking pops on here. I
Ah.
said,
My son. I hope he
I'm
didn't
down.
oversell me.
no, but he said you were cool, funny, and had some good fucking stories
My son said
about
that.
Hollywood. Yeah,
me.
that's what he told me. He literally said, "Oh, my dad's got some
Aw.
crazy stories about Hollywood. Throw him on the fucking bus." I was like,
Throw him on the
"Done,
Pick him up at the
done."
house.
And how do you
I was
know
like,
his-
"Does he have a car?" And he's like, "Yeah, he's got his own car." I was like, "Sweet." Well, I didn't know. But some people don't have a car. I'll pick you up in the bus if you need a
Yeah.
fucking ride. You know what I mean? So
How do you know his
people will
son?
get there.
I don't. He reached out to me on Instagram.
Oh,
One of
okay.
my
Oh,
fans. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've never met him. Never met
He's a good
Jason.
boy.
So
He's a good boy.
No,
That's pretty
I
cool,
gotta
though.
meet him after
Yeah,
this
that's
and buy him
awesome.
a fucking Pepsi. You know
For
what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
survived a near fatal motorcycle crash.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
He was. I don't know how he walked away from
We
it.
all
but
right,
he busted
so-
both of his legs,
Damn.
tibia, fibula, and both legs.
Ooh.
Chopper
road
or a-
rash. An 883 Harley. 883.
Oh, my.
Fuck.
Sportster.
Car hit him?
It's so weird. It happened right before Happy Valley, right before I-17 and Happy Valley.
That
Before the
intersection
roundabout where
sucks.
it's twisty and there's no cameras, no
Yeah.
stores, no nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So someone sideswiped him. He was trying to split lanes, I believe, or go to get ahead of somebody, and then he bounced off one vehicle and bounced off I think it was a Pepsi truck or a Coke truck. No joke.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
they-
Pepsi drinkers.
I know, dude. Freaking
Oh, pieces
assholes.
of shit.
Pepsi's putting
Yeah.
you in their algorithm.
I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
a diet
Them
Pepsi
out of the
either. It was
cost.
a full-blown Pepsi
Well,
truck.
that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
at least it wasn't diet.
Oh,
I'd
fucking
have been
sue,
pissed.
sue.
That- well, I got
I'd
hit.
have been
Get some of that
pissed,
Tracy Morgan money.
Yeah.
You know, they
Yeah,
hit him.
Walmart.
Hell yeah.
Fuck
They
so-
hit him.
Did the car stop?
Yeah, they stopped. Yeah,
Good.
yeah. They,
Too many hit and runs with the motorcycles.
Yeah, I
man.
got hit and run
So
2
many
years
people
ago
died,
on the
bro.
freeway.
Yeah, I remember leaving Sunday
Leaving
fun
Sunday
day.
fun
Leaving
day.
my ride. You got fucking.
Ran over.
Tried to-
75 miles an hour
They
on the
tried to
freeway.
kill you,
They
man.
tried to kill me.
Oh, yeah.
Hit and run.
Holy shit.
DPS said they wouldn't pull the footage because no one died.
People got him.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was their exact words.
No,
Talk
that-
to the cop. They won't pull the footage.
Wasn't that exciting? I mean, they literally.
That's fucking
what the
bullshit.
fuck?
Attempted vehicular homicide wasn't a good enough reason to track someone down, apparently.
It's probably because they didn't have
Of
enough
all the
funding.
things to go after,
Right.
yeah, that would be one worthwhile.
No, they're busy
Yeah.
doing other things.
Jerking each other
They're
off.
busy making sure scooters are properly licensed.
Operable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
making sure my pickup truck's not an RV.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the
important
fuck?
Are you sure
Yeah.
it's not a...
Are you sure you're
Are you
not
sure
living
it's not
in
an
it?
RV? Absolutely. You know what? And I'm always nice, right? It's not like I'm disrespectful to these guys that come over. At the end of the day, they got a job to do, right? Including the police to get called, which is the weirdest thing. I don't know who calls the police about a parking issue in a neighborhood, but apparently that's the people I live around.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, I'm always respectful to them. They got a job to do, and they didn't make the complaint right there. They're just there to enforce the law, which I understand. So, but it's always a good time. Like I said, I know my rules, I know my rights, and I'm always well within the rules in my HOA and
Yeah.
with the city. So it's this ongoing saga in my neighborhood. It's just wild to me because it's like I'm literally getting complained about daily for obeying the rules, which is just so wild. Oh yeah, 100%. It's not even exaggeration. I'm getting complaints for obeying the rules.
Obeying the rules of the bylaws of the HOA.
Yeah, the HOA and
But-
city.
What I mean,
Not
for
quite.
instance or example, can you give an example of hey,
Like
you did
all
a good
like
deed and
he has
I got like
he has
10 scooters out front.
he's got a scooter collection
yeah.
Yeah.
that
They're-
happens to sometimes variate, change, and migrate.
Yeah.
So sometimes they're all yellow, sometimes they're all red.
Shit, the yellow. that fucked it all up. right
Sometimes
there.
they're
That's
blue,
it.
sometimes they're green.
I mean, there's different ones. There's a
You
lot
know,
of
so-
but I
Yeah.
do have an extended paper driveway that was HOA approved.
All tires are touching
To
pavement.
park things on, right? I
Yeah.
am parking all in the driveway. It's just the abundance of the scooters.
Yeah,
They don't
it's
like-
the number.
Jealousy.
They don't like this RV because this is an
Possibly
RV
the-
behind.
Oh, don't forget about the motorcycle on the sidewalk. We had to turn
yeah.
around because
yeah.
my motorcycle was on the sidewalk. It was so
yeah.
fucking offensive.
He parked his
Wow.
motorcycle at for a podcast on the sidewalk. We left in the bus. My wife calls me. We're 5 minutes down the road, freaking out. Cops are here about the motorcycle on the side.
Naughty
It had been
boy.
parked there 20 minutes,
Yeah,
and literally, police showed up
for a motorcycle
because
on
the
the
motorcycle
sidewalk.
was on the sidewalk because a neighbor fucking called. And so, like I said, I'm not exaggerating, man.
What part of Auschwitz do you live near?
God, right?
Right?
Is
Fucking
this
A.
the truth?
Where- yeah,
Like,
where-
holy
where-
shit, man.
Wow. I mean,
That's wild. And you know what? It's fucked up because, I guarantee you this neighbor that's complaining or whoever it is has never even talked to me before. You know what I mean? I'm very pleasant. I greet everybody with a smile and a wave if I see you, even if you're giving me a dirty look while driving by in your car, right? I'm not out there yelling and screaming, right? I've been sober since '08, right? So I'm not It's not like I'm out there drunk and just acting a fool, right? It's just I'm just being me, right? I'm just existing and being happy, and they just can't fucking handle it, man. They can't handle the fact that I am perfectly content with how my life's going. I am living
People
my
hate
fucking
that.
dream,
Yeah.
and they were trying to shut it down. And it's just like I said, I'm obeying the rules.
And they'll be satisfied, and they'll be
No.
satisfied if they do shut you down. What you're
Yeah.
doing, dude? Just because they're unhappy, their life sucks, so they're projecting.
Yeah.
What were
Let's
you
go
gonna-
after the happy guy with
JP,
scooters.
what were you
Yep.
gonna say about the city laws? Talking about obeying.
Exactly. That's
And a lot of
I
people.
hate to.
that's
I-
exactly. That's
And a lot of
I
people.
hate to.
That's the
I
major
gotta
problem.
hold up.
Oh, yeah.
We just dropped the connection and it just picked back up. Sorry. It's my fault.
Okay.
Well, it's not my fault. The phone decided to do whatever it decided to do.
So we're back up.
We're back up now.
Did they
Yeah.
miss anything?
Yeah, about 45 seconds. I
Okay.
just got it.
That's all
I'm
right.
keeping my eye
Hey,
on
that's
it.
okay.
it's all good.
But yeah, no. So like I said, I'm not going to inconvenience myself because your opinion doesn't, match up with my opinion, right? And so, we all
Yeah.
have to live together in society and on planet Earth. And a lot of people, I've gotten a lot of comments on the internet. Why don't you move to the country? Why don't you move to the country? Why don't you buy a property? I don't want to move to the fucking country.
I want to be surrounded by
I
everything.
enjoy my fucking house. I love
I
living
like
in the
my
suburbs.
friends coming over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the middle of nowhere. I enjoy the city, right? I only go out at night, so I don't have to deal with city traffic. Like I said, I make everything pleasant, for me to exist in the city. Because you don't like my shit, I'm not going to leave and go buy a fucking middle of nowhere property. That doesn't sound okay to me, right? Why don't you just be okay with me fucking obeying the rules? Like,
Right?
You're bitching at me for literally following the rules, and it's just fucking awful.
Tell them it could be worse.
Right.
You could be destruction.
I
Yeah.
just, like,
Spray
You could be
paint,
next to
crackheads.
friggin'.
Yeah.
I
meth
keep, I
lab.
keep my landscaping up.
Yep.
Like, I really like.
And you pay, right, for HOA?
Yeah.
Is there
It's not
anything
much,
beneficial?
$80 a month.
Is there anything beneficial for
Yeah,
HOA?
there's a community
No.
center. Before we had the pool, we had got the community pool down there. There's a jacuzzi, pickleball courts, which I don't use. I don't exercise. There's a shuffleboard deal. There's a park I live right across the street from the park. So there's jungle gym, sand volleyball,
Sweet.
basketball court. So for the $80 a month that I pay, honestly,
Jesus.
there's a lot of amenity. That's cheap.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say.
way
It's pretty
cheap, bro.
cheap.
Is it gated?
That is
it a-
cheaper than fuck.
No,
If
not
I may
gated.
ask,
Cheaper
it's
than
not
apartments.
gated.
What?
Is it gated?
No.
Community?
No.
Okay.
Not gated.
Wow.
I wouldn't live in a gated community, right? Like, I already have enough problems in the community I'm in. The gated communities amplify that by 10, right?
You think so? Really?
Oh, yeah. Gated community people are, they really think they're the elite of the elite, usually, for the
Because they have
most
a-
part. You know
Because
what I
of a
mean?
gate.
Yeah, no, they got the gate, and if they got a guard at the front, oh, God, you
Oh,
can't
yeah.
touch them, right? They're invincible.
Oh, yeah.
Don't trick or treat there.
Yeah, right?
Shit.
They're going to poison your fucking kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't dare walk up the mountain.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But I don't know. It just sounds like you got a bunch of dumb fucks that live in your neighborhood.
There's another comment. Why not sell the house? Get some large property with land. Because I don't want large property with
How
land.
about you?
That was
I
during the
want to
45
get
seconds.
left the fuck alone.
Yeah, that was
How
during
about
the
listen?
45
I enjoy
seconds.
all my shit fits on my property. I'm good. It's not my fault they have a problem with me.
Right?
we don't-
Hey,
I
cringy
can't
shit.
stress this enough.
What's that say?
Cringy shit said, King, I've been trying to message you on Facebook. I have gifts for you and the whole crew.
Damn.
Hell
okay.
yeah.
Cringy shit. All
All
right.
That's some
right,
cringy shit.
I'll
Yeah.
check my
That's
message
some
request,
cringy
bro.
shit.
Speaking
Sorry.
of cringy shit.
Yeah.
So to kind of match up with your HOA, it just kind of sounds like the people that we get along with this police case that came up in somewhere back east. This poor lady was stabbed 23 times, 23 stab wounds,
Is that the one?
and they called it a fucking suicide.
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
In her back.
Yeah, enter
She was
in
stabbed.
23 times in
I
the
don't-
back.
We're back.
Yeah, we're
Sounds
back.
like
OBS
it.
studio reconnection successful.
I am
Waiting
yeah.
for live studio signal.
Are we live again?
Yeah, we're live
I'm
again.
sorry.
This thing was supposed to make
Sorry.
it so I didn't have to take my fucking cell phone out of my case to plug it in.
You know.
But this
Stop
one
trying
doesn't-
to switch it up.
I'm trying to make it easier,
I
man.
love
My hand's
you.
fucked up.
I know, but goddamn, man, you know that the shit don't like change, bro.
No, nothing likes change because that worked fucking 4 hours nonstop with that double fucked up connector right there to make it work. Had to come out all day Saturday, not an issue. The whole week before, I get one that's USB-C. You don't need the adapter. You don't have to take it out of the phone. How dare you fucking get the right one, bro? How dare you?
We apologize. We're
Sorry,
back.
guys.
We're not
Sorry,
going to
guys.
drop another connection the rest of the time.
We promise.
That's my fault, bro. I try to make something easier.
So where were we at? I
I don't know. We're talking about that poor lady that got stabbed 23 times.
Ruled
In
to
the
suicide.
back.
In the back
In the
and in the
back.
front. It was
There
like
is
23 times in the
Right.
back, 17 in the front, and she's ruled as suicide.
There's a 3-part documentary. I think it's on Hulu about it. If you want to check
Really?
it out, yeah.
All I can say is it's only going to take one stab for me to just fucking stop. Like, sorry. I mean, and then there's something that's just within your head that you really got to be fucked up to drive a heart, to drive a nail,
And very
a knife
flexible.
all the way through your own
Yeah.
heart or something to kill yourself.
Yeah.
It just doesn't fucking happen. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you got to be in a very specific situation to pull that off. It's just like it's impossible to drown yourself.
Well, yeah, it's like the Clinton aide that was shot in the
Oh,
back
yeah.
of the head with the
Suicide.
shotgun.
Yeah, and that
Or
was a
the
suicide.
Obama chef.
Yeah.
The Obama
The
chef.
bomber
Yeah.
chef, yeah.
I
all
don't
that.
remember that.
Oh,
Obama
yeah.
chef, yeah. Recently, that guy, not the muscular, big, huge black guy.
No,
Not
'cause-
that guy. He was Obama's new current guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
new
Yep.
boyfriend.
They
yeah,
he was.
yeah.
They were going out on like a. He was going out for a swim or something, and then
Yeah.
supposedly
He drowned in 3 feet of water.
3 feet.
yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
And this guy's like 6 foot,
And he's a
Yeah.
swimmer.
and he's a
Yeah.
professional swimmer.
Somebody
which is-
came after Hillary Clinton politically, financially, whatever it was,
Yeah.
15, 20 years ago. Young man, and he got shot twice in the back of the head right in D.C. walking down the street. And it
Dang.
was,
They ruled it suicide,
They
yeah.
ruled it suicide, and that was it.
Huh.
Swept under the rug, that's it. It was Hillary. I mean,
Wild.
Hillary's got body
She's
count.
had 43 or 47 of her close friends commit suicide.
I've read something like that. Like
I'd
Yeah.
probably
insane.
kill
Yeah.
myself
Oh,
if I knew
the-
her, too.
And that's real?
That's real.
Yeah, the Wiener laptop. There was
man,
all
Anthony
20.
Weiner.
Yep.
Crazy.
That was Clinton's aide's.
Now we're getting
husband.
into shadow
Yeah.
ban
Yeah, we
fucking
need to stop.
territory here.
Oh,
But anyway, speaking of all this famous stuff, we heard you're from TMZ.
yeah. Used to be. There we go.
Former
Right.
TMZ.
Former
Yeah.
TMZ.
former producer for TMZ. Yeah, man.
Nice.
That's cool.
Started in 09. I forgot what my first gig was. I just did a ton of stuff.
09 was going wild, man. There was a lot of that was kind of like right before we all kind of went
Before everything went downhill.
went kind of censored.
Yeah.
We had good movies at that time. We
Yeah.
had some
Oh,
we had some funny shit that was not completely censored.
iPhone wasn't even out then.
Yeah,
I think
nobody
the iPhone just came
nobody
out right
was
after
getting
that.
really canceled. That
Yeah.
wasn't even a thing
No.
yet,
No.
right? We were having fun
Yeah,
still.
dude. Yeah.
That was
yeah, that's before social media really became cancel
yeah,
culture.
we had MySpace, and that was really about it, And
It wasn't cancel culture yet.
no,
That
no.
nonsense crap.
So you were having fun then.
Yeah.
And you were
it
working
was-
during that time, right? Yeah, you were having a fucking blast.
You were in
I
the
think
middle of it.
The first thing for TMZ that I found out through a couple different people, like I said, before TMZ, I worked in the film industry since I was 16, 17 years old. As a PA, worked on feature films.
Like
worked
for
on
big movies?
Oh, yeah, worked on big movies as a PA,
Okay.
younger guy. And then
Okay.
as I moved up and kind of hooked up with this local guy in Mesa. I'm not going to drop his name. I don't want to give any credit to
No,
this
you
guy,
don't have
but-
to.
Fair enough.
but the stories from him that I could tell below anything else out of the water. I tell people this stuff, and I was telling Burt Reynolds the story about what was going on. He's like,
Okay.
this is a movie about a movie.
I'd like to
This is
hear
nuts,
it.
dude.
Yeah, let's go.
It's bananas, dude. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. Cool stuff. I don't want to oversell it, but it's nuts.
Okay.
But yeah, the thing with I'll go back. So the TMZ thing, with TMZ, when you work for a splash mag like that, you know people. You got everyone's on the pay. You know what I mean? Like a restaurant.
Oh, yeah, everybody's
owner.
getting paid.
Hey,
Absolutely.
Brad Pitt's walking in 10 minutes, bro. All right, I'll throw you $200, whatever. And then you wait for him to come out, and those people harass and do that. I didn't do that kind of crap. What they wanted me to do was be an in-house staffer producing inside. They offered me a job there. They offered me the money to sit in the studio inside. They said, if you have a family, people, kissing goodbye. People don't even have pets that work here because you don't
You're
ever go
always
home.
there.
You're always there.
Okay.
They're like,
Damn.
it's not for me. I got 5 kids. married 18 years at that time, and then it just didn't work. The numbers did not mesh.
Okay.
It could not work.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, I'll do Arizona, and I'll communicate. I'll commute back and forth, whatever.
Okay.
So one of the big things that I did for TMZ was I busted that thing wide open with Tiger Woods cheating on his wife.
Really?
Yeah. So I got that through a couple different people we were talking to.
Fucking awesome.
It was big, and it has to get super duper verified with TMZ, clip clearance people,
Okay, yeah,
producers, the attorneys.
You don't want to get sued, right?
Well, TMZ don't want to get sued.
No,
yeah.
absolutely,
yeah. So I mean, they could, whatever. But yeah.
Yeah.
So I did
Harvey.
I did that. Yeah, Harvey. I'm a lawyer. Yeah, dude. It's gay too. not many people
Oh
know
my
Harvey
God, my
Levin's gay.
grandma would
Swear.
love you
Okay,
for that.
okay.
Yeah.
She
and,
loved that guy.
Yeah, he was on like People's Court in New York City.
Yeah.
talking
He's
to people up
still-
there.
I'm a lawyer.
Hey, dude. I'm a lawyer. Yeah.
He looked gay
Yeah. I
back
didn't know
then when he
that.
was like out there
Pretending to be
talking to those
straight.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice guy, real nice guy. Huge head, like literally. He's
Right.
Giant head like George Lopez.
oh god, yeah, the freaking Goodyear blimp on that guy. No, but yeah, that opened and wide open for. I mean, it busted a lot of things wide open for me with TMZ. They're like, damn, this is a big scandal, and it went on and on
Oh,
and
yeah.
on. So
It's still going on.
Yeah, it's
God
still
damn.
going.
and the great thing was Tiger Woods was going to a sex rehab place out here. So all I had to do was watch him out here, at my
Oh,
own home,
fuck.
right around the corner. He was at the Princess Resort golfing, and his wife,
And
whatever.
I'm sure he wasn't expecting it, right? Because he's
No.
out here and thinks he's hiding out.
Yeah.
You got your sneaky fucking ass
Yes.
popping out of bushes. I fucking love it.
When he was
Mario.
in the golf thing in the sex rehab, I could not nail him on there, but I found out through a buddy of mine that knows about whatever airplanes. I guess you could look it up back then
Okay.
and find out tail numbers and find out whose plane it is, who's
Oh, really?
registered to.
Okay,
So
okay.
he flew in the middle of the night to Gateway Williams Air Force Base,
Yeah.
way out,
yeah.
whatever.
Way the fuck out.
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, out west. So,
Way out west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Phoenix
then,
Mesa
East.
Gateway, man.
Yeah,
Yep,
east.
yep, yep,
so
yep,
he
yep.
parked his jet
East?
inside. All right.
Oh,
So
yeah,
they
yeah,
parked
you're right.
inside and
Like
TMZ,
on an indoor hangar or something?
Yes,
Okay.
indoor.
Okay.
to try to hide, and
Yeah.
he came out. I couldn't see him because I was way the distance. I was as close as possible without
Yeah.
getting busted by security and everything else. But
Yeah.
I was close enough. So I have my video camera and everything else, and they said, "Hey, just have eyes on that hangar. If that door opens, call Harvey or whoever else my producer was there at the time.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
deal with this case." So I'm like, all right, cool. So the pay was really nice. The pay was very nice, and
Like super awesome.
yeah, super.
Fuck
It was
yeah.
cool.
Was it like some
was great.
GTA
Yeah.
5 pay type stuff?
I don't play that game at all. Not a game player, dude. Seriously, I don't even know. I like Mario Brothers and Contra.
I
Oh,
love
fuck
it.
That's it,
yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Up, down, up, down.
Dog
left, right,
hunt?
ABAC,
Or duck hunt?
Dog hunt.
JP, can you
Duck hunt, bro.
toss that for me? Thanks, bro.
Duck hunt. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, it was crazy. So what I did was I couldn't be there 24 hours a day. So I employed my brother. I'm like, hey, you could do. I do 12-hour shift. The next to do is 12. Next 12. So we
You
have 20.
contracted your brother. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hell
and he got paid. It was all legit. He made full pay. I didn't take any of his pay. But the one kid that
Hell yeah.
used to live across the street from me, a nice Mexican kid, real, but kind of crazy.
Okay.
Kind of really nutty whack job and stuff, dude. Just kind of cuckoo. Gets fired everywhere or whatever. So I said,
Okay.
hey, I'll give you a job.
I love it. You were like, this is the fucking guy.
You got to drive out. I said, you're going to do the third shift.
Oh,
Hey,
I love it. Yeah,
do the
third
third
shift guy.
shift.
Fuck yeah.
It was $500 a day plus 60 cents every mile, all that shit. So I said, I'll give you
That's
100.
badass pay in 09, right?
That's
Yeah.
amazing,
09
dude.
shit.
Shit.
So I
killing
said, for 22 days, I got paid $900 a day plus gas, which was
Yeah.
50 or 55
That's
cents.
fucking winning.
So yeah, back it up again. So I hired my buddy, and I was like, hey, dude, I'll give you $100. You do the third shift. All you have to do is if the gates open up, his plane starts, hit record and follow that plane. Don't do
That's
anything
it.
else.
Yeah.
So a couple days go by, everything's working. My shift's done. My brother jumps on, and then Marco, I'll call him Marco. So let's call him Marco. So he did the night shift, and I had to look at everyone's footage and listen to everyone's footage.
Okay.
Like from my brother and
Gotcha.
from whatever. So I had
So
to
you
make
were
sure.
the editor or
I
you're
had
just
to just-
proofreading this shit.
Correct.
Yeah.
Proofreading and
Yeah.
watching and listening. So and he hit the button a few times, Marcos, with videoing because the gate did open up the hangar, but they were moving planes around but Tiger Woods' his plane still stayed in the hangar.
Didn't work.
So I'm listening one time. He's like, yeah, it opened up. I recorded as much as I could. I said, all right, cool. So I go, and I'm sitting there listening to it, and I'm watching the footage, and I hear him saying, oh, yeah, that plane is in there, and the gate's opening, and blah, blah. He didn't know what he was talking about. He said, I'm just shooting this here, and he's trying to explain it to me. On there saying that it opened up 5 minutes ago, and then I hear someone else in the background, like just faintly in the background. Mind you, he's in a car, like a really junky, trashy car he had at the time. Yeah. So we're sitting there, I'm listening to it, and I hear like, yeah, lick the tip, lick, and I'm like, wait, what is that? Because this may have to go directly to Harvey and them. And I hear, and then I rewind. And he's like, yeah, right there. I mean, super quiet, dude. And he's like, yeah.
How did you get this audio?
Lick the tip from the camera, straight from the camera and stuff. Because when he came back to my area, he would give me the tapes. Like,
but this was far away from the plane, right? Where the camera was.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm talking about, I was hearing the audio of my friend in the car.
Oh.
Not anyone in
Oh,
there.
he had
I
a
thought you were
chick in
talking.
there.
Okay.
Damn,
Okay.
sorry. I should have kept that.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about Tiger Woods.
No,
Oh,
dude.
okay, fair enough.
So my homeboy that's doing this thing is like, oh, yeah, he's like, lick the tip. Yeah, all right, lick the tip. I'm
I love it.
Lick the tip. What is this lick the tip stuff, dude? And then he comes home, and then we switch out and talk, and I listen to it, and I say, bro, tell me, what does lick the tip mean? Is this like, what is this? Because I can edit it out, no problem. But if we have to send it in right away to Harvey, they're gonna hear this. And he's like, oh, I just brought a prostitute with me. So for 12 hours, he had a nasty, despicable prostitute, bro, that was just raunchy looking.
So
really
all
gross.
of his pay
Holy
was just
shit.
going straight to that
Rant from
whore.
Carl
All that
Jr.
$100.
Yeah.
So I was I was commandeering the 400. The phone, I said, bro, you
That's
can do all
fucking
that
nuts.
stuff. Make the time go faster for you. That's fine. Just don't say, that stuff on the
Yeah, we don't want to hear the fucking audio, dog.
Lick the tip.
Turn the mic off, you dickhead.
Yeah, dude, what the heck? Yeah. So that was that dude. No, but we had eyes on his wife. She stayed at the Scottsdale Princess, and we videoed her. I got her myself a couple times coming in with the kids coming out and then disappearing, and then having a couple that looked just like her, and a friend and kids. They had duplicates. They had like lookalikes.
They do that
And
a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Because
So
it
you
was a
followed the
big
wrong
deal.
person.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and Tiger was here in Arizona for sex rehab. His
Yeah.
wife and him were like, she put it to him, I'm going to divorce you unless you get the rehab. So he went to some rehab, and I'm trying to remember the name of it, a sex rehab, and I believe it was by Tucson or something like that, or Green Valley or Oro Valley, something. So I really
It's
couldn't
probably
go
in
in.
Oro Valley.
Oh,
Yes, Oro Valley, yeah. I think literally Oro. That sounds so familiar, yeah. So that was a big one for me. That lasted 22 days until, he flew the coop, and then he went, and all the information I put out there was out there. Everything was out there. So I don't know if I helped him get a divorce or helped the wife or whatnot or what. But,
Hell yeah.
but that was that. I mean, it was a pretty boring one, but it was a
Okay.
pretty big name and stuff.
Yeah,
So then
yeah,
they just
yeah.
kept calling me saying, hey, we want you to do an interview, for instance, with DMX.
Okay.
DMX, he was in Phoenix at a church, a Christian, real gospel, real holy
He
roller
lived
church.
in Cave Creek for a while.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, in a house out there.
Black belt. Little girl
love
walking
it.
by with a black belt.
Hell
Dion,
yeah,
right
don't,
on.
don't fuck with her, man.
No, dude.
She's ready.
She ready.
You want to hear the DMX one or no? Or you
Yeah.
want to talk about
Yeah.
something else, dude?
No,
So, okay.
let's run it.
The DMX thing was I sat in the church in the back and I videoed this, and it's still on TMZ.com. You go DMX at church, you'll see the video of that's my footage, that's my video. In the back of the church videoing.
How were you videoing? Were you how were you hiding it?
No, I wasn't hiding it. It was they invited me.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
TMZ said, hey, get a hold of Ro, I believe, which was DMX's connect, her little manager. It was a little
Okay.
tiny, short, like almost a midget lesbian, real short. Looked like a guy, didn't know what it was.
Okay.
Muscular, had gang tattoos, and was very intimidating, but she was half my height.
Holy shit.
So, we went to church, and, so I'm sitting there videoing in the back, waiting for him to come up. So he comes up and starts doing this, like a preaching prayer thing, where he's like praying, but he's doing it in a rap. You know what I mean? He's like rhyming and stuff like
Like
that.
a spoken word?
Yeah, like spoken word,
Okay.
but it was legit what he was saying about getting, God healing him and breaking chains from this and that and this and that, and so DMX knew while I was back there, and he also knew that after this whole gig was done, we were going to have a one-on-one conversation in the back in the church pastor's office. And I had a couple of a script of things to ask that came down from the producers, not me. I had no, creative control in the questions. And so we got done. He did his thing. It was like 4 hours, 3 hours. That,
Holy shit,
he came on for only a little bit.
Yeah.
But I had to listen to the gospel singers and stuff, and I couldn't leave because there was no set time for him to come on.
Yeah, it's
he would
gotta
just
be
either bolt on whenever he
boring.
wanted.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there watching, recording, listening, falling asleep somewhat, and it got loud and scared the hell out of me. So then the part comes up where the managers are like, all right, DMX is we're gonna meet him in the back. You're gonna meet and talk with him. I'll give you like 30 minutes one-on-one.
Okay.
Barbara Walters type stuff, dude.
Can
good
I
stuff.
ask, did TMZ have to pay for that?
Well, they paid me.
Yeah, but I'm saying, did DMX get paid?
Most likely.
Okay.
Yeah, most likely.
You didn't have anything to do with that part of it?
Nope.
Okay, gotcha.
No, I got paid, and most likely they did.
Just
it,
curious. All right.
I can't imagine DMX doing it for free or any of these people really,
Yeah,
but
okay.
never know. But yeah, and then TMZ had money to burn.
Oh yeah,
Bro, I mean, in that time too, I mean, everyone was getting $500 a day plus mileage. Some people were getting $1,000 a day,
fucking
for
awesome.
weeks. Crazy.
That's awesome. That's good money, man.
It is.
That
It
is.
Good money. Holy shit, man.
It got me to Hawaii. It took me, my wife and I to Hawaii,
I bet.
and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
At the time, my wife at the time. So I'm in the office, and before DMX sits down, Ro, that little gangbanger lady manager, takes me outside, and these two big, huge bodyguards, big guys. We're sitting there, like, just, standing around me, and she goes, hey, you're going to talk to DMX and stuff. He's a real nice guy. Whatever you do, don't make him look stupid in the editing department or when this is done. Don't let him, and I had to give her the script. These are the questions I had to ask. Cool, no problem. Everything was great. So then I started talking to him, and before she was making threats. Obviously, she came right up close to me. You understand what I mean? You'll walk out with busted ass and stuff if you make him look stupid. I say, all right, I'm gonna ask questions. I'm here just to do an interview and find out how his life is changing and what's going on with his family and what's happening. He's going to jail. He just got out. He got saved. He rededicated his life to Jesus, and I'm trying to ask questions about that too. So we go in the I'm done with getting threatened, and then we go and we sit down.
Yeah, no, it's got to be uncomfortable. Yeah, absolutely.
I knew what they were doing. I wasn't stupid. I knew what's up, but I know what time it is. But yeah, dude, we go in the pastor's office, and the pastor's office is really small.
Okay.
And there's like 8 people, the big black bodyguards, and no one else except that little Ro lady sitting there with her arms folded, gang tattoos, looking at me like I'm in charge here type thing. And all these bodyguards are standing around, and it's hot because I needed audio, so the AC had to kind of go off a little bit. Asking him questions, and his mannerisms were like constantly gyrating, constantly moving and gyrating. Every question I asked him, and I forgot what the questions were because it really didn't matter, and I'll explain why. The questions I asked him, he went thoroughly into the answers. Okay. So I'm sitting there like shaking my head, and I'm trying to write down, okay, this, this, that.
But he's going on details,
he's going
sagas.
Yeah. And he's like, and it's gibberish to me, and I'm wholeheartedly trying to understand a sentence.
Yeah. You're watching his mouth, right? You're like, anything can help. Lip reading. I
Something,
know whatever I gotta
please.
fucking do, right?
But he was gyrating, moving, constantly.
No, he was a crackhead, He might have been sober at that time, but
I don't know.
that shit I think fucks you up forever.
It fucked his nervous system up for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
That's okay. That explained the movements.
Absolutely.
Constantly. And I was like, all right. And then I started moving around too.
Like, God damn, stop twitching, bro. I'm just trying to ask a fucking question.
You got me moving too, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm doing the same thing here, like in unison with this guy. So I asked asked these questions, bro. And then I can't understand anything. Okay, I asked all 9.
I can't understand anything.
I could not understand
I
anything.
fucking love it.
So I have to submit the video footage and write up a tutorial here.
Yeah.
Question, answer. Me, DMX, answer.
You couldn't
question,
ask
answer,
Ro to
question, answer.
translate?
No, I could. That would have been
After
so.
you got threatened,
They
no,
would've been
it
like,
would
"Get the
have.
fuck
Oh
away,
yeah,
you
she
can't
would have looked.
understand
He would have looked stupid, and then
Yeah.
no.
What are you,
it'd be,
racist?
Oh yeah, true,
You don't
true.
understand them.
True, I forgot you got threatened to get beat the fuck
Yeah.
up, right? Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
you're not gonna ask
Yeah,
for
no,
help.
I'm writing down some
Fuck.
bullshit
Dude.
too. Like DMX said, I don't know. You know.
He said it was the greatest time he ever had.
They said, dude, they said on there, and you can pull this one up too. It's still on there. It's deep in the archives, but it's the most. They said it was is the funniest clip ever on TMZ. So everything's done. I do not really that much editing, and then I wrote in the subject and stuff. Here's the video. Here I uploaded it. TMZ's got it now in the office, and all I wrote in the bottom body right there was, "Hey, this is Jason." I put, "We are gonna need subtitles." That's it. Okay. Now go back to where the lady said, "Whatever you do, don't make him look stupid." You know what I mean? Because I'll come find you and get joking, but not like gaslight, whatever. She was meaning it. Don't make it look stupid. I said, "Well, I won't hear, but I have no creative control of what they're gonna do in the office with this footage." She's like, "You motherfuckers better just not make him look dumb."
Yeah.
So
that's kind of our job here.
Here-
but,
yeah.
Oh my God! Here comes TMZ.
Obviously, you don't know how show business works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You guys must be new to this shit.
here it comes,
Fuck.
dude. Here it comes on Channel 5, 5 o'clock prime time. TMZ, DMX. It was the
Ooh.
headline. They kept looping back, and it was at the very end of the show because it was the big piece they wanted to push. So they had some, coming around and coming back and saying, "Just coming up next is his DMX interview." Wait another 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So they put him on there.
Commercials in between. Yeah.
They put him on there, and they added subtitles in to go with exactly what he sounded like he was saying.
Oh my God.
And I can't even say the things because I can't remember. All I know it was like it sounded like he said Ian Ziering, the actor Ian Ziering. He's like, "I'm being like Ian Ziering," and all this crazy stuff, bro. You gotta watch it and read it. I was purple, bro, and it sounded like he said, I am peeing with actor Ian Ziering." But the way he was talking, I swear, if you pull it up,
I wonder what the
Bro.
YouTube captions will
gotta
do.
pull up DMX interview subtitles. Oh my God. And it went on, and it was the funniest thing ever. And
So you
and
couldn't understand his rapping
no,
either. So.
for like 5 minutes they kept showing him speak and then his subtitles, and it was hysterical, hilarious, and exactly
You're
the
sitting
opposite
there
of what I promised the
Yeah,
gangbanger.
these fucking people are coming at me, right?
Yeah, the
Fuck.
manager. The manager wants to cut my head off, jokingly. Now is probably gonna. But yeah, if I had that, I should have brought the write up, bro. But it was hysterical, and they had that funny voice, John, whatever his name is, that does the funny voice on TMZ. The voiceover guy that's doing all that shit.
Yeah.
And he did it perfectly, and he made DMX look so stupid and dumb
I
and
bet.
I mean,
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Just the opposite.
no.
I'm in a
Right.
church.
It's-
I'm in a church promising these people I won't do anything like that to them. I swear. Yeah, that's it right there. That's a church.
That's the
Oh
one.
Yeah.
shit!
There's the church, and it should be with the interview on there. And if the interview's on there, it's perfect. No, it's an inside of a building. This is not it.
This is not it?
No, it's a small church in Phoenix, indoors.
Yeah, the background of that did not look like Phoenix.
No,
Type
like
in church.
Philadelphia.
church, Phoenix.
This is fucking comedy, dude.
Oh, he was a real nice guy. Real nice guy, sweet dude.
Was it 2 months ago? No. 7 years ago?
Yeah, it would be.
No, that's an airport bar.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
Not
an
airport
airport.
bar.
God. It's probably gonna be one hard to fucking find, dude. If it's
God,
that far.
it chills.
But then Harvey told me it was the funniest.
Yeah, we'd have to
video
dig for
ever
that.
had.
Buried.
Yeah.
I gotta find it when I get home. I'm gonna look
Yeah, I'll
for it.
find it.
That's
I'll
funny.
find it too. I have it on my hard, the external hard drive.
Send me a link to it if you find it.
I
It'd
will.
probably be easier for you to find. You know what you
Yeah.
were there, you know.
Yeah. I know the exact
but
look and everything
God
else.
damn.
too.
So yeah, he looked like fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Which is your job, right? And that's the problem. This lady's threatening you, and in the back of your mind, you're like, lady, this is my fucking job to make this guy look fucking dumb, right?
But
We're,
no,
we're looking for views.
It wasn't
Oh, really?
for me, and no, they weren't. At least they didn't tell me. Like
Well, you know,
Harvey,
that's-
they didn't say we're gonna make it look stupid.
It's paparazzi, right? You're supposed to look. I mean, like I said, you got to get the views, right?
Yeah.
Nobody
I didn't
wants
know.
to see this guy normal.
It was-
okay? It's just,
yeah.
It's
No,
that's
nobody
part of
wants
it.
to see normal.
No,
Yeah.
what they want to see is drama
headlights are
and
still
ambush
on.
people,
Oh,
but
yeah.
they didn't let me know that.
Oh, so
I
you
had-
were naive to it, right?
I
You had no
100%
clue.
thought it was legit, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I feel terrible. We're going to need subtitles. So what they did on the show is, Harvey, before we showed this clip, Jason, our guy, our producer out in Phoenix, says only this in the email. We're going to need subtitles.
they even
and then
said
the
that?
whole room busted out
Oh, my
laughing.
God.
Then they showed the video, and people are purple, laughing, hunched over, almost pissing their pants because
Oh,
the
my
video
God.
was hysterical.
Oh, I bet.
And it matched
Yeah.
verbally. It matched exactly what it sounded like he was saying as they put it down in just hysterical, funny things, dude. It was so funny.
love that.
And then some people rewinding
Crazy.
it. People were requesting that again to see it on the website, and
Oh my God, I love it.
it was huge.
What up, Big Mike? He's saying, "What's up, crew? Everybody doing good?"
What up,
man?
Big Mike?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
up,
yeah.
Big Mike?
What up?
Just over here.
Hola, Big Mike.
Interviewing the TMZ guy. He's been following me around with a camera trying to get me paparazzi shit. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna invite him on the bus, man, because you've been trying to capture the moment with me. So here we are.
All right.
Here we are.
Dude,
You know-
that's wild.
One thing I heard, and I know how much you hate Waymo.
Oh, I thought you were
Taxi?
gonna say people stealing my airheads, but yeah, that's
Yeah, those two.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
It sounded like
too.
he was about to say
Yeah,
that.
don't touch my shit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, don't take his airheads,
Yeah,
man.
no.
What are
Ask.
airheads?
Ask.
You just ask.
Oh,
you
can
can
I?
have
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
You know,
Airheads,
goddamn. Okay.
Candy.
So just to make it worse, they're teaming up with DoorDash
Oh, I bet.
Oi.
to deliver your shit, and they're going to be doing it here in Phoenix. So
Yeah, no, I can't wait. You
that's
know
going to
what?
bring you some joy.
Yeah, no, I'm actually going to download the DoorDash app. I've never had DoorDash before, but I'm definitely going to get DoorDash from the Waymo. I don't know what's going to happen to that Waymo on my street. I'm definitely not going to ambush it, but, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be some debris in the street. Could be a bunch of nails in front of my house. There's a lot of construction going on, right?
There is,
Always.
man.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing: somebody's got to stop these motherfucking robots, and I swear to God,
Dude.
if it's the death of me, it's you know what I mean. We just can't have this. In the story.
What's Waymo?
Self-driving cars.
Driverless
No.
cars, man.
Yeah.
They come up and down your
Fucking-
neighborhood?
Not yet.
Not yet.
They will be
They
soon.
will.
What do they do?
They're all over Phoenix.
They're
So-
dangerous as
you know
fuck.
what? Like
Yeah, they run over
an
motorcycles.
Uber or
Yeah.
a Lyft is.
So it's a driverless.
Same thing, but without a fucking driver.
Yeah, and they run
It
over
is
motorcyclists.
That's for
Don't
the
they
Completely
kill?
driverless.
Haven't they killed a bunch of people? So
Yeah.
far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
killed
hit trains?
motorcyclists.
Yes and no.
Yeah, but it's the greater good. You know what I mean? Fuck those people
Yeah.
in their eyes.
So you know,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
got the money to pay
if
for
we get
those
rid
dead
of the
bodies.
people-
It was suicide.
Yeah.
It was not Waymo.
But if we get rid of the human driver, it eliminates the risk of accident.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'd
sure.
like to see
sure.
those numbers after 6
Sure.
months.
It's
Yeah,
just
like-
7.7 million just here in the greater metropolitan area.
Ah.
Yeah,
So-
like there's not people like me whose
Okay.
job is just to fucking reset shit daily.
Right.
Because the fucking, the brain of that computer is fucking retarded.
We can all
Oh, yeah.
afford robots to drive us to
I
where
So-
we need to go.
trust that
I
shit.
seen this one guy one time. He was carrying around chopsticks and putting them in the Waymo sensors.
What?
Yeah.
And it was stopping the Waymo cars. He was doing good for the community. I don't know his name. Don't know
He
who
was
he
a
was.
great guy. He's a
Definitely
hero.
wasn't
Don't
me.
even know what holes
But
he
he's
was
definitely
pushing
a
in.
hero, man. He was fucking chopsticking the Waymos, man. The little
I remember.
spinning sensors, and
I've
if they
seen
don't
that.
spin, it pulls over. A little exclamation mark shows up on the roof, and it stops.
Yep.
Which
Out
is
of
really
service. Out of service.
cool. Even if there's
Yeah.
somebody in the car getting
Out
a
of
ride.
service.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing. I don't feel bad for the people that get trapped in the Waymo. The driverless car showed up, you got in. So
Yeah.
you assume the risk. I'm sorry
you're
about your
fucking,
luck, man.
You're
but
fucking insane.
if,
I'm
I'm
sure
telling you
it's-
what, if a driverless car showed up to my house, I'm not getting in. Swear to God, I don't care if I'm dying on the way to the
I'm
hospital.
watching
I
it
will die
pass.
in the street. I'm not doing it.
No, I'm not getting in a
wouldn't you?
driverless
Just
ambulance.
curious, like scared it would crash
Could
or
you
what?
imagine?
Scared it would crash. Principle. I used to be
Yeah.
a Lyft and Uber driver. Really, really loved it. They're pushing.
Pushing those jobs
They're
out.
pushing those jobs. They're not paying shit no more because of this. It's
Really?
just, yeah. So there's a lot of things that come down to it. Why I stand so big for it, but you know, having the robots, I really believe, there's been movies about it. It's like everybody like forgot that they watched fucking Terminator. And it's like, and then they want to create robots, right?
Sarah
well,
Connor
this is
watching
really
us
gonna,
make friends with
this
AI.
is really going to take over the world, right? And it's like, I'm not okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit back and just be like, oh, that's fine. Let's just let the robots do whatever the fuck
That's just
they
the
want.
next step in progression.
It's the next level of stupidity for me, like, and then I just don't agree with it. So
Sure.
it's just like, hey, let's not put a driver in a vehicle that weighs, 5,000 pounds that goes freeway speeds.
What are you
right?
talking
That
about,
just
dude? If
doesn't
they're
make
fucking
any
the electric
sense,
ones, they weigh like
like
9,000 pounds. Those
Oh,
giant
yeah.
battery
Oh yeah,
packs.
never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just,
That's-
it was
right.
a guess.
Yeah, those electric
Yeah.
cars, dude. The
Yeah.
They weigh
Waymos,
a
whatever.
fuck
Yeah, they're all
ton.
electric.
When they catch fire,
Oh,
the fire
Boom.
departments had to get new chemicals
I bet.
to
Yeah.
use because
Yeah.
the foam
yeah,
they had.
for the fucking lithium, it didn't do
you
shit.
know, it did,
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
spraying these cars, the
Oh,
electric
yeah.
cars that were on fire with
Oh,
their
yeah.
their usual spew. Nothing happened. The fire just kept roaring and going and going and
Yeah,
going.
water and lithium doesn't mix.
No,
Big Mike
not at all.
says Big Mike says he rolls coal on the Waymos, and the Waymo freaks out
That's
and
awesome.
stops. I love it.
Fuck
yeah.
yeah,
Big Mike, we
bro.
gotta
So
get my
sick.
fucking Freightliner tuned, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I want to
we
roll
need
coal
that
on every
motherfucker to
fucking
roll coal.
robot in fucking Arizona. He also said that he found a Ford truck bed for the Freightliner.
Oh, fuck
so
yeah.
Looks like we're gonna get some progress going.
Fuck yeah.
I'm
Oh,
so
yeah.
excited. Hell yeah.
Oh, hey, Jay just asked if you ever met Lil Wayne or Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah, yes,
Oh yeah.
You have?
yes.
Hell yeah.
Lil Wayne,
Tell us about Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, I had to ask a few questions. I remember those, but that was when he was in Yuma. He had to turn himself in.
Wheezy.
Whoa.
Yeah, Lil Wayne. He had to turn himself in, and there's a mugshot of him. And I didn't get too much FaceTime with him because he had to hurry up. He flew in.
In Yuma?
Yeah,
What did you
somewhere-
get in trouble
somewhere
for in Yuma?
I don't
Probably
know
where
what
he
it
made
was.
that
It was
cop
some sort
song.
of shenanigans or whatever he
Some
was doing.
bullshit.
He came in there, and it's so funny because I wasn't really at that time familiar with who Lil Wayne was or
Okay.
what he looked like. Basically,
Okay.
I knew his music and all that crap, but I didn't know what he looked like.
Oh, really?
So the stupid questions that Harvey and all them had me asking was, "Hey, when you were in the prison, what did you miss most, the girls or the grills?" And I was like, I was so embarrassed to
Love
ask
it.
that. And they
Is
said
that the there's
that looks like the Yuma one, dude. That looks
Tucson.com.
Look at that.
Yuma
Maybe
on
it was-
drugs. Oh yeah, Yuma on drug
all right,
charge.
yeah, dude. That was
Okay. Three
No, it's
felony
the
drug
lady cat.
charges. Holy shit.
What year was that? Does it say? This was way back, bro.
2008.
2008.
January
Damn.
23rd.
Yeah,
That's the
wow.
one.
Okay, so I was before 9, dude. 09.
Okay.
So yeah, dude. And so Birdman was with them.
Oh yeah.
And Birdman
Fucking-
comes out first, and I thought that was Lil Wayne, so I started just randomly
Oh,
asking
my
all these
God,
questions.
I love it. I fucking love it.
And he's looking at me, and he comes up towards me, and I'm still asking him questions. Hey, Lil Wayne, would you miss this and that and this and that? What's your favorite color and all this other stupid crap? And I thought it was Lil Wayne.
Oh, my God,
And
I
he's all,
love
motherfucker, do you know who Lil Wayne is? I said, yeah, I'm waiting for him. And he's like, then why are you asking me these questions? As soon as I popped my fucking head out, you thought you were starting asking me questions about, you thought I was Lil Wayne. Don't you know who we are? You got to show respect and all this stuff. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
okay, all right.
Oh, yeah. You fucking with a different kind of
Gang.
human beings,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
for sure.
A lot of those guys were really in gangs, right? And now
Yeah.
they sing songs, right?
Thugs
and
with
so,
money, dude.
Yeah, right. It's a
Thugs
tough
with
one.
money.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was
Thugs
like, okay,
with
sorry,
drugs
Mr.
and
Bird.
money.
Mr.
Yeah.
Man, sorry, Mr. Bird, whatever you want to call him, whatever the fuck. So, Little Wayne, I'm walking parallel
Sir
next
Bird.
to Mr. Wayne. I'm walking parallel. He's going up this little slant, opens a door, and the wall right there where you get the mugshot done was right there, and the
Okay.
door was like slow to close. So I'm snapping away, and I'm videoing him standing up right against that picture you see there. I'm snapping. I have my own pictures and the video of that happening. As soon as he walked in that door, they put him up there. They told him to take his hat off, and he stood there and took the picture. And I was right there. And the door was all, tss, the ones that go slow, and they were trying to push it faster and wouldn't do it. So it was perfect. I was right there, got the video, the footage. It was great. I gave it to TMZ, and I'm not sure what they did with it. I don't know. I think they did use 2 or 3 of the shots before the door closed. You could see Lil Wayne's face and the numbers and shit next to him, his height, whatever the hell it is.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. And then Snoop Dogg, I met him, and my camera messed up, dude. It was pretty cool. Snoop Dogg, it was at some sort of basketball event here, and Spike Lee was there, and I was supposed to interview
Spike Lee.
Yeah, Spike Lee,
Ah, awesome.
3'8", Elf.
That's what I'm saying.
He had a
Spike
Spike,
Lethal?
when he was here, dude, he had a green outfit on. I mean, a green top hat. He looked just like a leprechaun.
Oh my God! I wonder if they were doing the Elf
Yeah.
movie
There was
during
a
that time.
basketball thing. There were
Dude,
celebrities
there's
everywhere.
No way.
And I was supposed to interview. I forgot who it was. Eliza Dushku was there. I don't know if any one of you guys remember that actress.
Eliza Dushku from The New Guy. That movie blew her up.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
dude?
I had a thing for her. That movie was
I
awesome.
got video. And,
Yeah, the video
Eliza
game, New Guy.
Dushku.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
She was mean.
What about
and she came.
She looks
She
mean.
was not nice at all, dude.
Looks
I was
like a
asking
bitch.
questions. And,
Yeah.
you
I like
know, whatever.
bitches. Yeah.
I like you. Yeah, she's up your alley. She's a cunt. Sorry, a witch. But yeah, and
you
I'm
can say
walking.
cunt on this bus.
You sure?
Yeah, you sure
Oh,
can.
yeah.
Uh,
whatever you want.
YouTube's okay with that.
Say whatever you
I don't give a
want.
fuck.
It don't matter.
Fuck
There's
'em.
no I in team, but
Yeah.
there sure as
I have
fuck is a
Tourette's,
you
so
in
I've been
cunt.
holding it back.
We ain't getting paid, bro. We can say whatever the fuck we want.
Right
You know
on.
what I mean? So
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there trying to interview Spike Lee. Or I'm walking backwards, and T.O. was there, Terrell Owens. He was nice.
Okay.
He stopped and gave me a little interview, and I was asking him about something. I forgot. I think he got busted doing something stupid. And then I see Snoop Dogg. I'm talking to Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
And I see Snoop Dogg on the other side of the street, and he goes like this, TMZ. And I look up, because I saw him one other time, and he recognized me because I had this weird hat on I had. And he goes, TMZ, and he's across the street with his bodyguards. And I look up while I'm talking to Terrell Owens. He goes like this. And
He
I said,
flips you
okay.
off?
Yeah, flips me up,
Oh,
but laughing,
sweet.
joking.
Yeah,
So I run,
okay.
and then I'm still talking to Terrell Owens, but I'm not looking at him. I'm looking at where Snoop's going because I want this to end so I can go talk to Snoop and get an
Yeah.
interview. I said, all right, thank you, T.O. And he's in the middle of talking. I'm running towards Snoop. And
you're like, all right, enough for you, motherfucker.
T.O. goes, what's going on, bro? What are you doing? And I'm like, hey, hold on, bro, because we're right in the middle of an interview, talking,
oh
asking
my God,
shit.
I love it.
And I go to Snoop, and I sit there and talk to him, and then he goes, no video, but I'll do some pictures with you. I said, all right. I said, whatever, dude, do a picture, stand there. He goes like this, stands there, and I take a picture, and I flashed it go off. I was like, damn it, he's just going to walk away and say, forget it, you lost it, dude. And my speed flash I had needed new batteries. So I had to undo the thing. I said, hold on, if you could stay for 30 seconds, it'd be great. And I'm looking down, knowing when I look up, he's not going to be there. Because it's going to take me a minute. I got to open the batteries up.
And
take
that
the
probably
other ones
happens
out.
a lot.
But it
They
did.
ain't waiting 30 seconds
Yeah.
for your ass.
And it was like a minute.
oh, shit.
And I was like, oh, no. You know, I'm sitting there. I get it together, and I look up, and he's still standing there. And,
Oh,
he
that's
goes,
awesome.
and he goes like that, and he puts his finger out again.
Oh,
Gives
I
me the
love it.
middle
I
finger,
love
sticks it up, and he's all there. But no audio, no video.
He's
just do
a tall-ass
picture.
motherfucker, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
real tall, dude. And his bodyguards were nice. And I've seen him
Good.
before at the Playboy Mansion.
Okay.
His bodyguards they go, you know, they swim around from different actors and all that kind of stuff, dude. And like you'll
It's like the
recognize
same
them.
body. Oh, okay, gotcha.
A lot of bodyguards
yeah.
will work for this guy, and this
Fair
one,
enough,
One
yeah.
day he's not. This actor doesn't need him for a week. So,
Everybody's got to make a living, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
and I know a lot of the bodyguards too that had a lot of secrets about us celebrities, dude.
Oh, I
And,
bet.
and
They're
they-
with them all
fuck
the
yeah, I
time,
bet.
right?
Oh, dude, yeah. They tell me what they carry. They carry, believe it or not, tampons. Bodyguards, all the bodyguards carry tampons. And I was like, what's up with that? Like, we got our guns, we got knives, we got this, and we got tampons is the most important thing, the heavy flow ones. And I'm like, all right, is this a joke? No, but they open their jackets and they all have them ready to go. Not in a box, but ready to go. And I said, well, what are they used for? And the guys are like, shootings and stabbings. If our actor gets stabbed or shot, we jam these things in there. It's basically the same thing they're going to do at the hospital. They're going to stuff the wound. And the wound, until they get it out. So the tampon thing I never heard of before.
Damn.
But they're like, dude,
Stop
it's,
So
the
that
blood.
happens a
It's
lot?
help.
Like, they get fucking hurt? Holy shit.
in the past,
It's
Yeah.
there
kinda-
was that actress that opened the front door. I forgot what her name was in the '90s. That stalker, and then he shot her right in the face, killed her. I
Yeah.
forgot what her name
Oh,
was. Some-
Well, I mean,
Spanish
but-
actor.
whether you're an actor or not, and somebody comes to your fucking door and puts a hole in you.
yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing as like, you know, and or Miguel can help you out here. If there's a hole in your plumbing, if you fill that hole, everything will be fine.
Right?
Oh, I
Right.
thought we were talking
Because-
about self-defense.
Yeah. Well, then
Yeah.
there's self-defense. You know, you should always carry. But
Yep.
where's this fucking music coming from?
I think it's outside.
It's outside. It's outside, bro. That ain't fucking me, bro. What are you
Oh,
talking
it's that
about, dude?
boombox and the tricycle
Oh,
behind
dude.
you.
I
It's literally
love it.
right
There's a
behind you.
boombox on a tricycle.
On a tricycle, yeah.
No more music.
The
He's a
hunchback. The hunchback with the boombox.
Hunchback on tricycle.
All right, hold on.
Oh my
Get this
God.
camera over there.
Fuck
Get this
off.
camera. We got to get down
Shoot
there.
it, shoot it,
Fuck
shoot
it.
it.
Hold on. Let me get this one
Get
up.
that shot, field agent.
Come
Get
on,
that
man.
shot.
Come on. It's not. You're not getting the shot, bro.
No, hold on.
No.
Ain't nobody can see that shit.
Point, let's see what.
Bro, you got
Hunch over.
everyone out there getting dizzy. Dude, we're looking at cracks and shit.
Come on. There you go.
There you go. What?
It's getting worse.
A hunchback female.
Zoom in or
there it
something.
is.
We can't zoom in with that, but there we go.
there
Oh,
you go.
she got a flashlight on her shit. She
I
ain't
love
happy.
And her boombox has
Her
got
boombox. She be
colors.
tweaking with colors.
She's looking at us like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
I want fentanyl, not a boombox.
Fentanyl. Fentanyl.
Terrible stuff.
Give me fent. Give me fent.
She knows we're talking. She's staring right at me, and
So
her
what's the-
boombox is lighting up.
What's the craziest celebrity you ever met? Like just
Have you
out
met
there?
Gary Busey?
Gary, I worked with his son. I never met Gary Busey. I worked with his son Jake Busey on a film called The Rainmakers, and he told me his dad's a nut, psychopath, and all that stuff. He's told me, he's like, yeah, my dad's a Christian, but he's a nut. He's crazy. He's a crazy mother effer. And he had a series, he had a show going on, and he told me that his dad had some little weird thing on Channel E, whatever it was back in the day.
All right.
Entertainment.
Entertainment, yeah. And he had it was a show where the cameras follow him around all day long, and he had a sword, katana blade or whatever he used to carry around, and he had a little short Chinese dude that would be his assistant, sidekick.
Oh, I fucking
And I
love
guess
it.
he tried to hit him in the head, or tried to miss, and it actually hit him in the head and cut a big part of his scalp off. So
Fuck.
Jake told me that about
Dude.
Gary Busey, and that's why they canceled that show quickly after that. But they didn't
Holy
say anything
shit.
about it.
Well, he's so crazy. That AI video of him talking about buttered sausage. Everyone
God.
believed that was a real fucking video.
Well,
It's not.
'cause it
That's
made
that's
more
straight.
sense.
Yeah, it made more sense because he
Yeah.
did some of the shit that he says.
He made it look more
Oh, my
like a
God.
healthy Gary.
So what the ones that you've met, who's been the wildest? You know,
Oh God! I mean, doing the wild. I mean, like, which
Just-
just
I don't-
insane. I mean,
just
I
like yeah.
I went to Shaq's
just-
birthday party, hung out with Mike Tyson. That's when I was like, that was the
You
he didn't
hung
do
out with
anything.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. And
What, in what year?
this is probably 10, 11.
Oh shit.
Whatever. Shaq had his birthday party at a club in Scottsdale.
Mike
So he-
Tyson is fucking crazy.
Yeah, he was still
He
doing
did.
crazy shit then.
Yeah, he walked in, bro. He walked into the place, and I'm like, there's basketball players there, and I'm on the top floor, whatever the place was, I forgot. And he comes in, and I worked with every celebrity and sports player and UFC guys and all this stuff, dude. But I was like really starstruck over Tyson because I
Yeah.
watched him since I was,
Oh,
4, 5, 6, 7 years old.
He
I
was
lived
the
in New York.
greatest. He was the fucking
Yeah.
greatest.
I lived
Fuck
in New
yeah.
York, so I remember hearing about him before anyone on the left coast ever heard, or before anything came
Okay.
out. My uncle's like, oh, you got to see this young kid. He's 17, 18, knocking older dudes out, blah, blah, blah. I'm at Shaq's birthday party, and Mike
So
Tyson.
you're from New York?
Yeah, originally,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Long Island. I moved here since when I was 11
Okay.
in 91. So, yeah, dude. So Mike Tyson comes up, and in this club, there's all the wannabe Scottsdale tough guys.
Oh, yeah.
They got their traps up like this. They're probably getting sore from holding them up like that, and and
Yeah.
all this kind of stuff, and their tattoos. And Mike Tyson, I'm at a vantage point up in the upper area where Shaq is hanging out, talking to girls. All this, he's talking to girls. And here comes Mike Tyson, comes up the stairs and walks, and he didn't bother saying excuse me, nothing, zero.
Just get the fuck out of my way.
just shouldering people, walking straight and shouldering people, not
Really?
like boom boom, but just walking
Just
straight
hitting them.
as if those people weren't even there. Dude.
Doesn't
and then,
give a fuck.
yeah, and some people turned around like, what the, real fast,
And
they
then
see
you
that-
notice it's Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
You shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
and then their hands turn like, oh, they try to smack his hand, what's up? And then he just disses him and stares him down. He keeps walking, goes straight through all the way to Shaquille, the Shaq was at the other end.
Yeah.
That's where he was going. And these other guys that were tough guys, everyone shrunk, bro. Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
size of their ego, everything was like flown out the window the moment
yeah.
that cat walked in. And
Fucking A.
I talked to him, got a picture with him, and he was very, very hopped up on something. I mean, he
Yeah.
his like when I put my arm around him, bro, he was like 200 degrees. His back was like on fire. He burning hot. He's
Shit.
sitting there dancing with some girl, and I'm sitting there like an idiot, looking at him, like smiling, and like I'm looking at him. I'm starstruck for the
I
first
love
time.
it, yeah, dude.
His shoulder, he was on her shoulder looking
Yeah.
back, and it's a real small area where we were at this point, and I'm sitting there like smiling at him like a stupid kid or something, dude. While he's
it.
scoring with this chick, standing there talking, dancing, whatever, and kissing.
Yeah, I love every minute of it.
There's another story. I won't say his name, okay? But we went and we shot a music video for this guy in Las Vegas, all right? And this actor was gigantic in the late 80s and early 90s. Huge. He whooped Johnny Depp's butt when this guy showed up on the scene. He was
Like,
sexiest man
Physically
alive.
huge or
No,
just
just the
oh.
actor. This guy came
Just
in, sexiest
outclassed
man,
him.
Okay.
Sexiest man of the year,
Just
3 years in
outclassed
a
him.
row.
Okay.
So I'm
Like
still
George
very
Clooney type shit.
bigger than that cat.
Okay.
Like the Brad Pitt of then, now
Okay.
then, or Leonardo DiCaprio
Okay.
style,
I
like
gotcha.
that. And
Fucking Tom Cruise type shit. You know what I mean?
I go and I'm still really close. I'm friends with him. I'm good buddies with him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this anyway. So through when we're in Vegas hanging out, I got the Luxor Hotel, biggest suite there, and he is in this another suite across from me and stuff. And we had a crew coming with us. That I teamed up with a guy that hired me from a movie we were working on with Burt Reynolds, Raquel Welch, Phyllis Diller, Charles Durning, Robert Loggia, all these other people, dude.
Okay.
Whatever's legends and shit of cinema.
Yeah.
And then so I almost said his name, but yeah, my buddy ended up liking this really. I mean, he could have got, and he did get. He was telling me stories about Sharon Stone and Madonna. I mean, sex stories, and I'll tell you those too. So he was telling me he was where am I at now? Yeah, we went to Vegas, and the girl that went with us was like a office PA, okay, and she was very, very plain looking, boring looking girl. Not anything, nothing really, just not hot. I mean, whatever. But he was madly sexually obsessed with this chick, and it was
Okay.
like you could get anybody, dude, like any chick you want. And then
Something about her, I guess.
and she's wild too. She was a wild chick,
Okay.
like into all sorts of kinky shit.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm in the Luxor. Like I said, I got one of the biggest suites there. He's got the bigger suite, and my boss, the main guy who's got all the money, he's got the biggest suite there too. The big, whatever it was up there. So me and my boss, I go to his place. We're like, all right, what are we doing? Let's go back down and lose another $1 million. He lost $1 million in like 6 hours, and he's like, damn, no big deal. And I'll tell you about that story about how we made the money.
Okay.
And made movies with this money.
Okay.
So yeah, and we go up, and my friend, I'm noticing, well, she went into the suite with the actor, the buddy of ours that's going to help direct this music video. And they're in there for like 3-4 hours, and me and my boss are down in the roller section, high roller, whatever the hell it was, high hands, whatever, big bets and stuff like that down on the floor. And then she comes down, but the actor's up there still, and she comes down and she sits right next to what we're doing and stands behind us. And my boss is from New York, Italian guy, and he's like smiling. He's like, "What the fuck were you guys doing up there? What's going on? What took you so long?" And then she's just sitting there smiling and like, all right, you guys fucked for like 3-4 hours, right? That's what was going on. And she's like, yeah, we're more than that. And I was like, what? I was like, whoa, do tell. You're nasty. Anyway, tell us. She's raunchy, nasty. She's from Boston. Sorry, not that they're nasty, but she's wild and rough, dude.
Okay, yeah. I
And
hear
she's
you.
like, oh, yeah, we were doing all sorts of stuff. And I was like, what, dude? What? Like, fucking. And she goes like this. And she's all, and I was like, and I know my actor friend is not a big dude. Okay, and then she's like, and we're like, ew. And she's all, and I say, what? And my boss is looking like, no fucking way. She's all, like this.
Stop.
And I said, my buddy did that.
The
He
forearm?
forearmed you? She's like, no, I did it to his ass.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, forearm up to the elbow
my
in the
God.
ass, dude. And it was.
I'll be honest, I'm not surprised.
Yo.
my God,
Especially
bro.
after Charlie Sheen coming out
Yes.
talking like he's fucking been doing dudes
Dudes,
lately.
yes, yeah.
And that's how he ended up getting the AIDS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a big
Wow.
turnaround.
And she's
That
like, you
was
want
a
to
big
smell my
turn.
elbow?
Or HIV or whatever the fuck he's got.
We're like, no, we don't want to smell it. But
Oh,
yeah,
it's
dude.
fucking crazy,
It was,
man.
it was nuts, dude. It was disgusting. And my boss was
Oh,
like, you got to be
God.
kidding. So
So that's why the actor was still up there.
Yeah.
He probably had to been fucked up.
I like the what is that? What is that? The
Prolapsed
Yeah,
asshole.
yeah.
butthole
Rose
you're
budding?
Yeah.
Is it- Yuck. Rosebud.
Yeah.
That's what they
What
talk
the-
about it on the fucking radio every.
Are you serious? That
Yeah.
98. Yeah, you listen to it every.
There's a comment that came in a little while ago, but it
Oh,
says
shit.
I just looked up Jason, the guy talking. There's a video of him getting tased by a UFC fighter
Yes.
with Kane Vin. That's real?
Yeah, Cain Velasquez
You
was holding
got-
my
did-
phone. Yeah, because I was real close and tight with Ben Henderson. Benson Henderson was a
Okay.
lightweight world
Yeah.
champ. I was at the MMA lab when that first just started. It's an MMA place, okay? MMA training,
Yeah.
fighting school. Opened up in 07, 08. I was there when the doors weren't even open. I was there when Ben and my kids were there too, learning jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. My son, the one that you spoke to,
Okay.
and yeah, I was at the lab with those guys. And this is, UFC was just coming around for the different divisions and opening up this and that.
Yeah.
And I'm at the lab where all these guys, my buddy, I ended up being friends with the owner of the lab, and la 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 la. So Ben Henderson, if you look him up, he was remember the kick. The guy jumped off the cage and kicked that
Yeah.
one dude in the face. Well, the guy on the receiving end of that kick is my buddy Ben Henderson, getting beat by Anthony Pettis. So at the time, Ben Henderson at the lab, Benson was just mopping the floors, literally mopping the damn floors and cleaning up and spraying. And there was other guys there that were bigger names, but he was a nobody.
Okay. Yeah. You gotta
No,
work your way
Fast
up, right?
fast
Yeah.
forward 2 years
Yeah.
later, he's fighting Cowboy Cerrone for the title, and this was in the WEC. This was
Yeah.
a smaller event for lighter weight dudes. This wasn't the UFC yet until right after the UFC bought the
Yeah.
WEC and closed it out and took
But
all
still,
the dudes.
UFC at that time was still like a new thing, right?
Yeah, it
isn't
was-
what
it was
is
coming
today.
along.
Yeah, it was definitely coming along.
It was
for sure.
definitely
Yep.
coming along, dude.
Yep.
And at that
You
time,
had a lot of greats at that time. You
Yes.
know, Chuck Liddell days.
Dude,
and,
exactly.
yeah.
it was great. You had Tito Ortiz a little
Oh,
earlier
yeah.
on in there.
You had
Forrest
fucking
Griffin.
Brock Lesnar. God, he was
Yes.
fucking a monster.
Yep. And then, yeah, dude. So I was with those dudes the whole time, and when I was doing my cinematography and photography, I shot for a couple of UFC magazines called Ultimate MMA Magazine. Shot Ben Henderson on there. He ends up winning the world title. He's got 2 belts now from WEC, and then he lost it at the very last fight with that kick. That kick was that kick off the cage was the very last fight in WEC. Ben was holding the belt. He was the winner. And that kick, he was winning the whole fight, and that kick just ended it for him. So he
Yeah.
lost the title, and
It's
it
like
was
probably
the last
one
fight.
of the most famous kicks that's
Yeah.
ever happened.
And
you know?
that was the last fight of the WEC organization.
Oh,
So
really?
then all those fighters, not all, but the vast majority, good ones,
Yeah.
Uriah Faber, all those dudes, they went to the UFC in the lightweight division and the smaller weights. So then Ben ended up fighting Cowboy Cerrone, who he fought, I forgot, and won the title from. I think it was Cerrone at the time, whatever. But he beat Cerrone, and then Ben was on a winning streak. I mean, Ben was the fighter of the year, the number one baddest man on the planet.
But we got to get back to you getting tased.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get back to you getting
It's on
tased,
the video.
bro.
It's on. Yeah, it's
my
nothing
hands are
crazy.
fucked up, so it's really hard for me to look things up
like,
this week.
like they were mad at you, or
No,
was
no.
It, just
I was
for
with
fun?
Ben. I was with
Keep
Ben,
complaining.
and we went to Vegas.
Okay.
It was a Vegas event. It was
Yeah.
when I was there. I went to go see, and I was hanging out with Anthony Bourdain, which was a friend of mine.
Yeah.
who
Oh, for a
passed-
while.
died.
Uh-huh.
So we went there to
R.I.P.
watch the UFC 148, and it was to watch Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen, I believe.
Okay.
So me and Ben and they had their booths set up for their sponsors. Dethrone was a sponsor, this and that, whatever. The guys from Mask, what was it called? Tap Out. Those 3 guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, everyone's there. All these people were there. All these people were waiting for autographs for Ben and Cain. Cain Velasquez and Ben Henderson were under the same tent. So I'm with Ben, and we go behind the scenes, come up, and went and got something to eat. Then we came back, and then another UFC fighter had a taser, and he goes, "Oh, who wants to get tased?" No one wanted to do it. So Cain Velasquez gets my phone, holds my phone, and videos it. I said, I'll do it. So I'm in front of all these people at the freaking table and stuff, and I can't remember the name of the UFC fighter that did it. Michael, not Michael Chandler, Michael something. My kid will probably say his name up there. I forgot what his name is.
What is it? What starts the Michael?
Like, oh my god. Anyway, but yeah, he tased me. It was no big deal, but he hit me like right in the heart. And he said, "Well, how long do you want to do it for?" I said, "Do it as long as you want, bro. Whatever." And then
Were you drinking?
No, I don't drink at all. Nothing. No alcohol.
Holy shit!
Don't touch
So
alcohol.
you were just down. Have you ever drank?
Never ever until a couple of years ago. I tried it, and then that was it. So
You were like, fuck
40
that.
years of
I love it.
sobriety, and
Yeah.
I mean, never touching that stuff. And
Yeah.
it was not for me. Not
No.
for me.
Yeah, yeah.
It was whiskey, and I was like, oh, how can anyone do this shit?
I love it. I love it.
Hey.
Smart
about-
man right there, right?
No beer,
Jesus.
nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Never even smoked a cigarette. Never.
Really?
Really?
Huh.
It just didn't interest me. It was
That's
never.
okay.
I
yeah.
just never was into it. I
You
was
were
never
into
curious
film, man.
about it.
You didn't have time to be smoking
Yeah.
shit and drinking shit, right?
Yeah, growing up, I was me and my brother and we had a different child. It was awesome, great,
Awesome.
Like
Good to hear.
the Wonder Years
Really?
meets Leave It to Beaver, living where I lived
Very
in Long
awesome.
Island. It was just amazing.
That's cool, man.
Greatest mom and dad in the world ever. Anyway, yeah, the Vegas
You
thing.
don't
dude.
hear that a lot, so that's fucking cool to hear,
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Very
yeah,
cool.
My mom and dad were my mom passed away. She died a couple years ago.
Much
too young.
condolences.
My dad's 81. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. My dad's 81 and strong as ever, fast. It's just those two are my idols. My mom and my
Yeah.
dad. You know, like
Yeah.
growing up, kids they go against their parents at times,
Yeah.
disrespect them. Me, my brother, my sister, and I, we never did that to my parents.
That's good.
We were like,
That's
if you
cool.
looked at my parents cross-eyed, we'd knock your ass out or say something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we honored, respected, loved, and listened and obeyed to my parents. We never gave them grief, ever. Never gave them a problem.
I got 3 Richard Grieco comments here, so come on, Richard Grieco.
Oh, Michael McDonald.
Michael McDonald. He's the one who tased me. Yeah, that was funny. And you can hear Cain Velasquez laughing. And
I love it.
speaking of Cain Velasquez, I think he's still in prison for shooting someone molested his son about a
Really?
year and a half ago. Someone
didn't hear
molested
about
his
that.
kid, dude.
Yeah.
He jumped
Yep.
in the car, went after him, and was shooting at him. Pop, 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 pop. Didn't even shoot the
I
guy.
don't blame him.
Yeah.
I can understand why he's in jail for that.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You're putting a lot of people
Yeah.
at risk.
Yeah. Who was saying? Who was saying? I'm not sure.
Richard Grieco.
Richard, is that you? I don't know.
This isn't fucking Beetlejuice.
There's
you
a
don't say it
15
3 times and he just shows up, motherfucker.
And remember,
I thought you had a story about
there's
it.
a 15-second delay.
I thought
Is
you had a
there-
story
okay.
about Richard Grieco. I was ready to hear it. I love it.
Oh
Fucking A.
God, dude.
So who's the nicest celeb you ever met?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Pamela Anderson.
Alicia Silverstone was really sweet to me.
Who?
Sweet,
Alicia
she was-
Silverstone?
Alicia Silverstone
She
from
was-
Clueless?
She was sweet on me. I was doing a show
Really?
called.
She's still alive.
She's still alive. She feeds her
Brittany
children
Murphy.
out of her.
Brittany Murphy's the one that passed.
Yeah, it's
Brittany
Brittany
Murphy.
Murphy.
Funny
And
you
that
mentioned
one's
that.
fucking awesome. Dude, she's a shit, man.
She's
Oh,
dead.
God rest her soul.
Yeah,
What?
dude.
She was a
Rest in
great
peace.
actress.
And
She
then-
was fucking amazing, dude.
And then her husband Monjack, last name, whatever, died the same way in the same fashion in the
Really?
same
yeah, that
spot.
fat guy, yeah.
That's weird.
Fucking bizarro, dude.
Homicide.
Weird.
Yeah, well, both of them.
Crazy
That's
shit,
weird.
dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, dude. The nicest celebrity ever. Oh, damn, dude. Man, Alicia Silverstone, and if I wasn't married at the time, I could have easily banged her.
Really?
Yeah, because she said stuff to me, and it was like, I'm married. I literally swear.
Good
it
for
was
you,
crazy.
man.
We were in Malibu, California.
Maybe she wanted you because you were married, though. So if you were single, maybe
She
you wouldn't
didn't-
have a shot.
She didn't know I was married.
Oh, okay,
So she
fair enough.
was saying
Okay.
some stuff to me, and then
Yeah.
we were doing a show called Mismatch. I don't know what it was. I forgot. It was in Malibu in 2013, maybe 10, 12, 13, 14. No, 12, something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, she was pretty rad. She was nice, but no, I didn't do anything with that chick at all. Raquel Welch was really well. I can't say she was the nicest, but
It's Miss Fuzzy Britches.
Miss yeah, what say you, Fuzzy Bridges, and throw the rock
My
to the
favorite
freaking thing.
movie
That
ever.
movie's fucking amazing.
Shawshank Redemption.
Frank Darabont, the director,
Yeah.
incredible, bro, unbelievable. That
Well,
guy.
just Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman together
Yep.
really just fucking crushed it.
Yep.
That was one of the best just acting movies that are just of
It's
all
incredible.
time.
Well,
Of all time.
if you ever scrolling
It's
through
amazing.
fucking TV, you know what I mean, and it's on, that's something you can just leave it on and be
Yes.
happy with.
Yeah,
It's-
it's exactly right.
It's a long
Yeah.
one. It takes some dedication, but what a fucking
Dude,
movie,
the
man.
story is
Oh,
amazing. dude.
Insane, right?
Yeah, man. story about I want to tell you something really cool about Shaq, which
Okay.
is pretty cool. At,
Yeah.
at his birthday at that club, Sean Marion was there and some other cats were there, and you know the in the club area in Scottsdale, there's usually like little Mexican guys that have flowers that
Yeah.
run around
Usually a
Oh,
lady
yeah.
or a guy, they sell
Yeah.
the flowers.
They
They're
sell
in McDowell
flowers.
now. Go.
To
Are
the,
they-
all the drunk guys that think they're gonna get fucking
Exactly.
laid.
Yeah.
They overpay for these flowers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
$20 a fucking rose.
I never knew any of that.
Those guys kill it.
It was bananas.
It's ladies now.
It's
Yeah.
funny that you said that
Lady
because
boys.
the wad of cash this guy had. But anyway, I'm
They
sitting on
kill
the
it.
couch.
Turning me on.
I'm sitting on the corner couch in this club. Shaquille O'Neal comes and sits down right next to me. Okay, and my legs are up like this because my legs are. I'm freaking 5'9". I'm short.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting way back in
I'm
this
5'8".
couch.
I get it. Yeah.
You feel my pain.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting way back, and I feel like a little kid when Shaq sits next to me. His knees are up here.
I love
Anyway,
it.
some guy walks over to Shaq and hands him an envelope full of cash. I mean, full of 20s. I mean, stacked, like 6 inches deep, pressed,
Okay.
and a weird basket full of roses. So he hands it to Shaq, and Shaq opens the envelope and looks in there and stuff, and closes it, and then puts it in the roses in the basket, and then went down and found that little Mexican guy and then brought or had someone get that little Mexican guy and brought him up because someone stole that from that Mexican dude, and it was trying to get funneled up through the to get lost, so get lost in the crowd and then take it. But it was pretty cool because Shaq got that guy. He knew. He's like, dude, I think someone stole from that guy. Shaq
And he
told
got
dude-
him his stuff back.
Yeah. and
Hell
Tyson-
yeah.
Got him
Mike
his stuff
Tyson
back
was
and
there.
hooked him up with a shitload of cash.
That's
I wonder, yeah, because
Very
Shaq,
cool.
the dude was tiny, and Shaq did reach in his pocket. And when
Well,
he was
you
giving
always
his
hear
stuff,
things about Shaq
I hear
doing
he's
Yeah.
a
good
huge
deeds.
philanthropist.
Yeah,
you know what I
he
mean?
is.
Very
he
cool.
owns everything.
Dude, he goes to Walmart's all the
Yeah.
time during the holiday
Yeah.
season and pays off layaways
Yeah,
for the
he's-
whole layaway for the
Well,
store.
that's why he made those shoes for the Walmart line, so
Yep.
that people,
Could
the
afford good
kids
shoes.
Can afford good
Yeah.
shoes.
Because that
were
one
cheap,
mother,
you
that
know?
one mother
Yeah.
that came up and
Yeah.
said something about the
Shaq
Jordan.
shoes.
Yeah, I
then,
can't afford those shoes for my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he goes, dude, ever
Yeah.
since that, man. And he's also holds the title for the most money spent at Walmart at once.
Damn.
Really?
He's like, I think
I
it's
wonder
in the
how
Guinness
much
book.
was.
Oh yeah, I remember they shut his card off. His card didn't believe it. His card called him and said, "Did you make $77,000?" It was $70-something thousand.
I fucking
He just
love it.
moved into a new place after
Yeah.
being traded. And he's like, "No, that's me." You know what I mean? I made that. I'm outfitting my new house. And like, all right, ring it again.
Hey, I love Walmart too, man. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people hate Walmart.
Oh, fuck no.
I love Walmart.
Walmart's the
Pretty
go-to.
cool, man.
I
If
love
it wasn't
Walmart.
packed full of the weirdest, strangest people at fucking 1 a.m.
Oh, that's what makes
that's
it
part
so
of it.
It's like
amazing.
a bar at
That's
10
part of
That's
the
the
experience.
problem. That's why I'm hating the Walmart because
Really?
they're not open at 1 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
right
No,
now.
yeah.
They close
Yeah,
at
that's
11.
the problem.
Close at 11
Lousy
now.
fuck.
I know.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
go in at
Lousy
3:30
fuck.
a.m. anymore. What the
Yeah.
fuck is wrong
I
with
used
you?
to go in
Hit
there
the
and pick up
worms.
like a 70-inch flat screen at 2 a.m. like it was
Yeah.
nothing, right?
That's
It was just-
before the
You're
whole
like-
COVID bullshit.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
walking
Yeah.
on the way
Yeah.
out, and you're like,
Everything.
"Hey, George, what's
that
up?
fucking
Yep.
scam.
What the fuck you
Oh,
wearing a
damn.
belt for? You're naked." You know?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
fucking love it. How are we doing on time?
We are 1 hour and 20 minutes in.
Oh shit, we are way over.
I'm going over a little bit.
All right, well, we
Well,
got.
it's a fucking great episode.
I gotta
love it.
ask
I
this
love it.
one. I gotta ask this question real quick.
Absolutely, anything you need to
So
do.
you heard about this Bad Bunny bullshit doing the
Halftime show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not for that.
I didn't
Neither
hear
am I.
nothing, but
I don't really give two shits. I don't know who the
The
fuck the guy
NFL's
is.
so
I
fucking
couldn't
gay
care less.
anyways.
Circus.
And I refer to as the NFL as just a gay buffet.
sarcastic.
So now they're saying fuck it, we want to do George Strait instead
Yeah.
of fucking.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Yes.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking George
Boy.
Strait.
I
I
think-
tell you what, boy, that's
I
a good
think
old
y'all are
Texas country
fucking
right there, son.
Stupid. I mean, George Strait is not a performer. He is a hell of a musician. He has some really good music.
Oh, he's the fucking
I
troubadour.
have seen
but he's-
him live
He's
a
not a
1,000
performer?
fucking times. It is boring as fuck.
Well, throw him
but
on there then.
bad-
It'll be
He's
interesting.
109 now.
Big
It is
Bad-
going to be
Bad Bunny.
boring as
It's gonna be funny.
The Bad Bunny thing, the reason why they want George Strait is because the Bad Bunny is
It's from
Hispanic.
Puerto Rico.
He's saying, you motherfuckers, you white people better learn Spanish before I get up there.
Oh,
and
God.
it's going to be a big FU to America, an American flag, Trump, and...
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yeah. So
And
they-
I'm not
they-
Sorry, you
surprised.
gotta go.
That's
man.
why people are like, let's
Yeah.
get George
Yeah.
Strait or
Fuck it, then
Willie
why-
Nelson or something.
Okay, then let's call fucking Snoop Dogg. I don't want to watch George Strait.
Didn't he already do it 2 years ago?
I don't
though?
fucking
Right?
care.
Yeah.
Bring him back.
They did. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Bring him.
With
Okay,
cars
then
and
let's
shit.
do Eminem and Snoop Dogg, or Eminem and fucking Dr. Dre. I'm
They
sorry.
already did that.
Yeah, like, come
They
on,
did that
man.
like 3 years ago.
I never even heard of this Bad Bunny till like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Right.
I don't know what
So
he
I
is.
don't. Either
I'm
way,
not
I don't
learning
give a fucking
Spanish
flying
in-
fuck.
No.
in a year,
No.
dude.
No, I'm not.
I can't.
I didn't
can't.
We
learn
don't need
in
it
high
I'm
anymore.
school.
half Mexican.
No,
I'm
I
But-
didn't learn it in
Mexican.
high
I
school. It
can't.
ain't happening.
Yeah. It's nothing-
I can't roll my R's.
Yeah.
So-
Fuck
yeah.
'em.
That was all a test.
Fuck 'em.
I just wanted to prove that fucking the NFL is nothing but fucking drama.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very
It's all
true.
bullshit.
When those stupid commercials.
Fucking
Very true.
retarded.
All right,
You
we
hear us
got
all
a
talking about stupid shit, but
Yeah.
we got
mini bike.
mini bike news.
Big news.
Yeah.
Let's run it.
I did.
Yeah, we just made the noise ourselves.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we have a Halloween ride for the Arizona mini bikes.
Saturday, 25th.
Saturday the 25th. The meetup is at 8 a.m.
AZ Mini Bike Association.
And then I do have the Halloween Friday night fun run. I'm
Okay.
gonna have to borrow a scooter from you for that one because there ain't no fucking clutch in this shit.
Yeah, you don't
Right.
need a clutch, man.
Yeah, no, I'm
I love
clutchless for a bit.
I love it.
Yeah, so the Halloween meetup is 10004 North 26th Drive, Phoenix,
I
Arizona.
think they're doing it.
850.
They're doing it
021.
Native Grill and Wings.
Native
It got
Grill and
moved
Wings.
Native
Metro
Grill and
Center.
Wings by
Yeah.
Metro Center.
because
Okay.
Metro flipped out on us last time, said we can't do anything there. But Native Grill and Wings is well aware and is
Okay.
happy that the Mini Bike Association is going to be there.
I love it. I love it. Well,
Hell yeah.
They want to make money, you know. They're
Yeah.
fucking not dumb.
I mean, it's part of the business. With that being said, if you're ever feeling down, feeling low, need somebody to talk to, you always got a friend
Can't
here.
afford a therapist.
Yep.
You
I
can't
still
afford a
got to get your
therapist.
shit on the bottom of there. I haven't updated it, but our
All
stuff
right.
is now scrolling
I'm
across the
just
screen.
saying, reach out. Mental health is real.
Don't
Yeah.
make a
Uh,
temporary situation permanent.
Don't make
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
situation permanent, as Matt says. You know, like I said, I got you all night. I'm up all night. Message me anytime. I'll listen to your bullshit. I might not have a solution, but I got a couple ears, and I'll listen to what you got to say. You know what I mean? And I really do give a fuck. So when I say reach out, definitely reach out. It's not. I'm not just saying that to say it. I've had countless people reach out and talk to me, and you know. I really helped them, right, and it feels great, right, because I you know, they told me so. So
That's awesome.
very
good to
cool,
know, man.
You know, very cool. Like I said, if anybody needs somebody to talk to, we're always here. We got some daytime guys right here. You got me at night, so we're fully covered 24 hours a day. Give us a buzz. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I'm
Hit
at
us
work.
up.
Call
Yeah.
me up.
there you go. Anytime.
I
So,
appreciate that
yeah.
myself. Like,
Oh, definitely.
like,
Yeah.
And that goes for
Yeah.
you too.
Yeah.
You got my
Yeah.
number. Shoot
Yeah.
me a text anytime, bro. You need
You
to
want
talk
us
your
to
friends
just
know.
listen,
Everybody's
or
got
you
some
want a
bullshit,
solution?
man, and I got some bullshit too. We can share our bullshit together. Okay, so
that's just,
Yeah.
that's amazing that you just did mention this stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, we
it's-
do
it's
every
real
episode.
life.
Tell your
Every
friends.
episode. Every episode.
Every episode
Seriously,
is
tell your
real.
friends.
Tell your friends.
Talk to someone. Don't make a
sometimes you
temporary
really need
situation
somebody.
permanent,
Yep.
please.
So
I've
Yeah.
been seeing a therapist for 20 years.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
it's okay to
It's-
focus on
It's
your
okay.
mental health.
It's okay to get help.
It's okay to help yourself. It's not. You're not a pussy.
Sometimes you
Yep.
feel like even though you have so many children and people around you, you just feel like a burden, like you're annoying them by telling them the same things over, and they don't listen, they
Right.
don't care.
right.
Yeah.
Some people,
Yeah.
some people.
It's good to
yeah.
tell a different person that's not going to judge you
Yep.
Yeah.
about your bullshit, right? And
Especially
so- and that's
somebody in
fine.
a neutral, a neutral
Absolutely.
position.
Yeah.
Well, not
So-
even judge, just not care.
Yeah.
Truly, genuinely don't
Yep.
care.
Yep.
Some
Yep.
people, some.
And I genuinely do care. Like I said, I like to listen to your fucking bullshit. I
Yeah.
promise you. It's
Life is
okay.
hard, man.
If
It is.
If I ever get a chance to come on again, I have to tell you about the main stories that I
yeah.
gotta tell you.
Uh-huh.
We're
yeah.
getting you on again.
We'll
man.
get you on
Wait,
again.
I
this
appreciate
is
it.
this has
They
been
want
too
us to
good.
do a 2-hour podcast right now.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shit. I
Possibly next week.
I got
can't
work
do
in the
it.
morning.
Yeah, I can't.
Right.
I'm
I do
sorry,
too.
guys. I love you
Awesome.
guys.
We'll get
Love you
there
guys.
eventually.
Plan
But
for it.
we love you guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here, Jason.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
fucking
you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Hell
much.
yeah.
Later.
Riding dirty and we ain't stopping. Every mile is a memory, the tires stay popping. Welcome to the channel, the King Short Bus. Get on board, don't get left in the dust. I'm your host, the one they call King Hillbilly, the hairiest host that you'll ever see. Got my buddy JP riding right beside jokes full of energy. Put your helmet on, 'cause we're gonna keep riding on. Get on board, don't get left in the dust. Welcome to the channel, the King Short Bus. Matt is in the back. If he can find his keys, he'll keep our wheels rolling 'cause he loves to grease. He is the brains of our operation, the hardest working man in the whole damn nation. So don't forget to hit that and if you don't, I won't love you, but I'll still love you, cousin. And don't forget to comment down below, 'cause that's what helps this channel grow. Put your helmet on, 'cause we're gonna keep riding on. Get on board, don't get left in the dust. Welcome to the channel, the King Short Bus. Put your helmet on, 'cause we're gonna keep riding on. Get on board, don't get left in the dust. Welcome to the channel, the King Short Bus.